Dela write, my MVVs, welcome. Behave yourselves, or I banned every one of you from performing royal duty. They said the Ooni of Ife allegedly threatened wives that he was going to ban every one of them from performing royal duty, even if it means him bringing people from outside or his sisters to represent him, he would do it. They said this happened as a major disagreement ensued between Auntie Igbi and Gospel. Over the weekend, there was an event where, a lot of people had come to felicitate with the Ooni of Ife over, the opening of the hospital and a lot of achievement that the Ooni of Ife has done these past few years. Like Ooni has launched over 40 projects and he's taking them one after the other. His 50th birthday is coming up in October. And by October, Ooni of Ife wants most of these projects to be running. And one of the major investments that he has launched recently is the hospital, Equity Hospital in Lagos. But then, even though they have not launched it, like the official opening of that hospital, I think it's going to be around 15th or 16th of this month. I'm not so sure. But you agree with me that that is a multi-million naira investment. They say he spent a whooping sum of $2 million for on that hospital. Okay, $2 million. Right now, we are talking about 3 billion naira on that hospital. And this is a major investment for the Ooni of Ife. And like I have said before, I cannot overemphasize the fact that Ooni of Ife is investment oriented. He is a good king. He is a king who wants the best for his people. He is thinking about how to create employment, across the Yoruba land so that people will be so gainfully employed and qualified people will not be at home doing nothing. And this, he said in his word that is going to reduce restiveness among the youth in Nigeria. Without digressing much, this past weekend, you saw videos that were making rounds on social media where Ooni was so highly appreciated by a lot of people. I think they even moved, I don't know, at some point there was a private jet that took them to UK and back from the UK and all of that. This event went on and on. But you do know, if you have been following the trend, with the schedule. Now, before long, they said Dr. Elizabeth has been the one in charge of the schedule. They said that the schedule for 2024, they prepared it to June ending, where Queen Naomi was supposed to take over from July and do most of the royal outings and engagement, But because she did not end up returning back to the palace, they had to, tweak the schedule again. Now, wives are there, and one thing that is most important, like one of the most important part of their union and marriage to the Ooni of Ife is to be out there representing him. Now, representing the Ooni of Ife irrespective of the circumstances means that, look, you are truly his wife. And if the worst thing that Kabiyesi can do for to them is to tell them not to represent him anymore, there would be so, because representing the Ooni of Ife comes with a lot of goodness. It comes with respect. It comes with a whole lot. And being out there with him comes with this respect and all that. And they get to meet a lot of people. Ooni of Ife is a very big king. He's respected across the globe. As long as there are Yoruba people there, they know that this happens to be our Arole Oduduwa. And because you are his wife, that glory that comes from Ooni of Ife rubs over you. And this is one big thing for them. And that royal schedule is a major thing for these women. So now they had to redo the royal schedule, and when they redid that royal schedule, they said that, Gospel is that one person who feels as though she has a monopoly of, being here and there with the Ooni of Ife over others. And they said there was a very serious altercation between Gospel and Igbi. And, Gospel was making a whole lot of trouble, that she was supposed to be in that event, going with the Ooni of Ife and all of that, that it was her turn turn she was supposed to go. And Igbi, who wasn't even doing well, had to come and stand up because from the way they prepared the schedule, they had asked Kabiyesi if Kabiyesi should still, if they should still put this women's name. Kabiyesi said yes. And then they said, and they asked the father, that's Kabiyesi's father, if they should still put the women's name. And the father said yes. Now, they said they even asked the father why, and the father said they know exactly what they are doing. Now, this happens to be royalty. They know their modus of operation. They know how they do their things. Sometimes they wait to hear from the gods before they take certain decisions. And so maybe they are still waiting. And so it was supposed to be because the last public appearance was made with gospel, Ooni Of Ife and gospel. So this time they're supposed to start all over again. So it's supposed to be Igbi. But you know that Igbi wasn't doing well because of that fall and all of that. There was an event that happened in the palace before this very one. Igbi could not attend because she was, but this very one, it's a bigger one. And she said she was going to try and come, and she came out. But before then, Gospel had thought that Igbi was not going to come and wanted her name to be there. And I think because others are not available, they had already put Gospel's name there, but Igbi got up and said she was going, and Gospel got so upset, and that was how the problem started. Bas with all the things you have done, the evil and all of that. You don't go and look for one place and rest. Even when you're not okay, you will say you're okay because you want people to see you and for you people to continue to deceive yourselves and all of that. They said that was it was in that on that note that they said the Ooni Of Ife said to them, behave yourself or I'm going to ban all of you from attending royal duties. If it means me bringing in my sisters, I'm going to do it. From 2020 up until I got married to you, my sisters were representing me and representing me just fine. So do not think that you give me headache with this. I know this is not something that I want, but I am doing it because I have to do it. So don't come and complicate issues. If you do not, I'm going to bring in my sisters to represent me. Now, why is this going on? They said it's because Olori Naomi is not going to be attending or doing royal duties. The reason happens to be because she said that God has told her not to, that the danger looms ahead, and so that's why she is not going to do royal duties. And Ooni had to show understanding in that regard. And they say, and if our priest also said Naomi should lie low for now that the coast is not clear yet, because these women are will do anything to put her out. And Ooni Of Ife understood that and said, okay, let Naomi stay back. Now, do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information, and they are not first-hand information. And I would say to my daily right, whatever I get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source, still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. May God bless you. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.